Ryan Harris.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Don't suck in less than 5. Chavez, Rossiter, Bruce, Trautman, Shugarman, Morales, Morrow, Alfaro, and Castline. Four-wheel drive, 13.5 buggy out on the track. This is our A-main group resort. This could be all for the Marlboro. These guys are going to be pushing really, really hard. Let a few laps get in here. We'll call it out. Race number 25. Race 25, you should be in staging. Daniel Chavez right now leading the way, 16.517. Now Rossiter going to jump up to the race lead, 15.501. Billy Bruce right there in that number 2 spot, only 0.2 of a second back. Daniel Chavez working in number 3. Alfredo Morales in the number 4. Jake Shugarman in the 5. Josh Alfaro in at number 6. Ryan Harris in that 7. Ryan Castline in the 8. Shaun Morrow in the 10. Joey Trautman. Oh, had a check from him, but he Patrick Rossiter, 15.5 flat, knocking on the door of a 16-lap pace. Rossiter running that all-green Techno with the black wheels coming down the front straightaway. Billy Bruce working right there in that number 2 spot, 0.3 of a second back, and it's going to be Chavez now up to the number 2. Rossiter in that Trinity Power Techno right now in that top spot, followed closely by Daniel Chavez, who's running the X-Ray on the Phantom Power. 1 and 2 right now separated by 0.2 of a second. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. One going for a big tumble as they come to the line. Patrick Rossiter and Daniel Chavez now separated by 0.2 of a second as Daniel Chavez moves up into the race lead. You got Chavez showing the way. 15.501. Rossiter 15.501. Excuse me, Chavez 15.5 flat. You got Billy Bruce also right there, 15.504. Alfredo Morales 15.510. Chavez still out in front, 18.7 last time by. Rossiter with a 20.2, 0.5 of a second now separating them. Lap traffic looks like running into the backside here of Rossiter. That could be Chavez. Let's see when they come back to the line. Nope, that wasn't Chavez. Be mindful of your race leaders. That's going to be either Ryan Castline or Shaun Morrow winging the back of the second place running buggy right now. But you got Patrick Rossiter in that number 2 spot. Now with a clean track in front of him. Daniel Chavez coming back over here across that start-finish line. Got a clean track in front of him as well as he's working the double here in the middle section of the track. Nails the roller. At the double in front of the driver's stand. Now back to the switchbacks for our race leader, Daniel Chavez, getting it done right now. Patrick Rossiter in that number 2 spot. Alfredo Morales now works his way up into that number 3. Ryan Harris working the 4. Billy Bruce down in the 5. Shugarman in that number 6. Alfaro to the 7. Castline in the 8. And Morrow in the 9. You got 1:30 left to go. 1:30 left to go with race number 24. All for the Marlboros right now. Who's going to take KQ here in round number 2? Chavez right now showing the way. 16.519. Patrick Rossiter in that number 2 spot, 15.501. Ryan Harris now climbing up the board. It's going to be Harris moving up into that number 3 spot. So Harris beginning to make some moves here in the final 90 seconds of this race. Daniel Chavez coming down the front straightaway. Here he comes back towards front, start, finish. 16.519. Rossiter pushing hard in that number 2 spot, 15.501. Only 1.2 seconds back. Chavez working the double here in front of the driver's stand. Through the switchback they go on the top left-hand side of the track. Here comes Chavez now down that front straightaway. Got a clean track in front of him. Coming back towards start finish, laying down a good lap. 19.9 that time by for Daniel Chavez. 30 seconds left to go here in this final qualifier. 4-wheel drive, 13.5 buggy on the track. Rossiter closing the gap now. Rossiter only 0.9 of a second back. It's going to be Chavez coming down the front straightaway. He's going to catch some lap traffic here as he comes across the start finish line. TQ on the line here. Rossiter now coming across the line, 7/10 of a second. They're closing the gap quicker and quicker. Chavez closing in on the back of that lap traffic. He'll be the last car coming through the switchbacks now. Oh, Rossiter snags the pipe and rolls upside down. So breather. Oh, man, problems there for Chavez as well. Chavez rolled his upside down. Race clock has expired. They're going to come back to the line. It is going to be across the line. Daniel Chavez, 15.501. Rossiter with a 15.502. 8/10 of a second separating them for TQ. Ryan Harris going to come home in that number 3 spot with a 15.507.
Jake Shugarman done.
Great qualifying
Ryan
race there between Daniel Chavez
Alfredo
and Patrick
Morales
Rossiter.
Billy
Ryan
Bruce
Harris
done.
going to finish up in that number 3. Alfredo Morales in the 4.
Shaun Morrow done.
And Billy Bruce going to work up in that number 5. Top 5 all ahead of previous round. TQ. Alfaro in that 6. Castline in that 7. Shugarman in the 8. And Morrow in the 9.